sad I have to say goodbye like this. There are so many moments I never thought you wouldn't be here to see. I bought a house. I thought you'd be here to help me put it together, but I guess God had other plans. Along with losing you, I've lost so many other things too. Every day I get up and I try to stay thankful though. Good morning from Texas and me looking like I'm crazy. I just went out into the garden and I checked on everything. It's actually one of the first things I do every single morning I get up. I spray myself with mosquito repellent and then I go outside and I check on all of the vegetables and the fruit trees and things like that I'm growing, just to kind of like see what's going on, because if something takes a turn for the worse, I'd like to see it when it starts happening, because you have a better chance of correcting it at that point. But I went out there, I checked everything, I snipped a few herbs just to encourage growth, and we're going to use them. I'll show you guys everything I snipped in the kitchen in a minute. But one of the both trays, I was growing some seeds in, and I had like 2 sprouts, but when I set them outside, they didn't make it. So I tilled that soil and planted more seeds in both, just something different. So we'll see if it's just bad soil or if it was just not good seed. So that's what we're doing. On one I have green beans, on the other one I have zucchini. So we'll see if they start to sprout, and if they do, I'll transplant them into bigger pots. But yeah, my back is killing me because I was in the garden, I bent over just a weird way, and I just felt a nerve in my back, and it just feels insane. And the crazy thing about it is, I felt this pain before, and this pain started happening in my back every now and again when I got my epidural when I was 17 years old and I had my daughter. So every so often, like it used to happen that first year pretty often, if I would move a weird way, that nerve would strike. But I think that a long time ago when I got my epidural, the what are they called? Anesthesiologists, but they're called something else, right? Maybe it is the anesthesiologist. The anesthesiologist hit a nerve, and I don't think it's ever recovered. So that nerve in my back, I just feel it pinging. I tried to have my husband like stretch it out. All right, he's gonna attempt to stretch me out by standing on my feet, pulling my arms.
All right, ready?
It's not working. Pull harder. It would work better if you were taller. Yeah, that didn't really do anything. So my dad is the king of exercises for the back. So I'll see what he says. Maybe I need to roll around on the floor with a pool noodle or something. But oh, see, just even getting up. It's like directly the middle of the back. It's not even like the lower or the upper. It's the middle where they give you the epidural. Ooh, I need to stretch. Another thing, I'm really chatty this morning. I just want to get it all off my brain so that we could move on with the day. I found, so when I was in California, I wanted to do F45 because I saw Julia and Hunter on here doing it. I've been following Julia for years. We actually found each other on YouTube because of a thrifting for Halloween video, which is how I even found her channel, because she commented on mine. But I've been following them for years, and I saw when they started F45, and I loved the results that they were getting, me and my husband both. So when I was in California, I was trying to find an F45 studio. There were no F45 studios. It was like they were all closed. But out here, there's a bunch of them. There's even one like 5 minutes from my house. So we talked about it. And what we're going to try to do is hop in an F45 class for like a month to see how we feel about it, if we like the results. Another thing that I want to do, which was actually inspired by Jordan. I used to be a dancer way back in the day, and I made it all the way up to point. And so I was like, more advanced. But when I got pregnant with my daughter, I tried to stay in dance class and it just was not working out. Like I danced up until I was probably about 5 months pregnant, and then I sat out because it was just taking your girl out. And then when I had her, when she was about 6 months old, I tried to hop back into dance class, ballet, and hip hop actually. And I would have her in her car seat up against the mirrored wall, just like watching, and my mom would be there. But it didn't like last for too long because you know, I was up with her. It was very tiring, and then I had started school, so I started going to school full-time, like college full-time, and then I had to get a job, and then I got 2 jobs, and it just, you know, I didn't have time for dance anymore. And when I saw her get back into dance class, it made me realize how much I loved and missed it, and like, it's never too late to hop back into something you used to love. So I am thinking about finding a dance studio around here to just hop back in a ballet class, just for the simple fact that I was in the best shape of my life when I was a dancer, and I like that kind of workout. So my goal is to see if I can find a dance studio out here to start. I don't know if I would start, I mean, I ended in advanced, so I don't know, do I start in intermediate? But I feel like I need to start in beginning to remember the French terms, because ballet is completely taught in French. And once upon a time, the teacher could string off an entire French sentence of moves, and I would be like, yep, okay, got it. Now I don't know, I forgot. So I think I would start in beginner for a little bit to just like refresh, and maybe move to intermediate to advance a little bit later to see if I still got it. I still have my point shoes, my ballet shoes, my jazz shoes, my tights, my leotards, and everything. They're somewhere in the garage. But I would probably buy, you know, new dance clothes. Why not? But it's one of those things I really have to think about, because dance is a financial commitment. It's not the classes that are expensive. It is the gear. Like starting off, that's at least $300 for starter gear. Good starter gear, like good shoes, good tights, good leotard, good warm-ups, things like that. So, oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh my gosh, we're in a world of trouble. Anyway, ooh, bad lighting. Anyways, it's not like I look better. I'm gonna make some coffee. I just got out the shower. Every time I go in the garden, I feel like I need to hop immediately in the shower. So just got out of the shower, and now we're gonna make some coffee. Oh my gosh, like when I tried to get up, it was so bad. It was so bad. Well, barely. We're vlogging today. Yeah, I need to actually switch you guys in the window. Much better. Yeah, so it was like, it's like the pressure of like when I sit up, the muscles I need to use to get up. It's this entire part of my back right here. But I'm gonna make some coffee. Did someone just beep? It's interesting learning how to live life without you. Probably because I never thought I would. At least not this soon. When I asked God why, He told me it was because you weren't good for me. Not anymore. For everything there is a season, and I suppose the season for us was done. Good morning. We have, turn that off. Okay, so we have some PR from L'Oreal. They sent me, I want to say this is like their summer collection. Yes. These are the items right here. And I'm so excited to try them. So they sent me the Lumi Glotion right there, the Le Liquid Blush. This is the shade, what shade is this? Dewy Bright Pink. Ooh. You guys already know this is right up my alley. The Lumi Le Glace, it's a highlighter stick. And then they sent me the Voluminous Panorama mascara and the 3-second setting mist. I already have this from another PR package they sent me and I love it. It's really good. So I want to open this up because I want to use these items today. I am getting ready because I'm meeting my mom and my aunt for lunch. So my aunt is out here. And I didn't tell you guys this. There's been a lot going on. But my aunt just bought a house out here. They closed at the beginning of this week. And it's only maybe 15 minutes away from me, 10 or 15 minutes away from me, and they have a pool. So I will definitely be taking a dip in their pool. But today is their last day and they're leaving out, I think this evening or tonight to fly back to California and start, you know, like getting their situation together. They actually won't be moving out here full time for another year, but they will be back and forth often. So that's really cool. I'm just getting dressed right now to meet them for breakfast. How much time do I have? I have about 20 minutes. So we're gonna do this like a little 5, maybe 6 product makeup look so that I could get ready to meet them. And then I will show you guys my outfit when I put it on. You guys have already seen this routine. It's very much the same. The Benefit My Brow, except we're going to be subbing out some of these other products. So when we get to those products, I'm going to show you guys so we can see how they look. I've done the base. Now we're going to try this blush. I normally use the Rare Beauty blush in a very, very similar shade right here. So we're gonna see how I like this one and how pigmented it is. I'll start off with a little bit, I'm scared. It's really pretty actually. It's a different consistency. Kind of almost more wet, but also it kind of like dries fast. Can you see? I like it. Okay, I really like that. I will definitely be putting that in the rotation. Let's try this stick. This is a highlighter stick, like I told you guys. It's called the Lumi Lip Glass. The whole entire thing came out. Hold on. Here we go. All right. I've never used a highlighter like this before, so we're gonna see what this looks like together. Ooh, I like that. It's a really nice like champagne color. Yeah, it's really pretty. And it's like not very like pigmented, but it does highlight really well. It's great if you're going for like a natural look. I could definitely see myself using this even if I didn't have a bunch of makeup on because it's very lightweight. I like that. See how it wears through the day. And then last but not least, we're gonna try the mascara. It's a little bit of a different wand. Here, let me move you guys a little bit. Okay, first thing is I like the way it separates my lashes, and immediately I could see a difference on how it lengthens them. So I usually use the voluminous, and I've been using it in the burgundy, purple, and black color. This, you see that? That's just one coat. I think I might have a new favorite mascara, guys. Wow, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay. I really like this. Look. It's very lengthening and separating without being clumpy. I really like it. I really like that. I'm not gonna try it on my bottom lashes because I typically don't do bottom lash mascara. And I don't, it's humid and hot outside, so I don't really want to have that running down my face just in case. Not saying that I would, but let's spray a little of this. Ooh. This smells like, it reminds me of like hairspray from the early 2000s for the scent. It smells good, but it definitely works because even when I get it on my lips, I can feel my lips start to get sticky and eventually matte and dry. So it definitely works. It works really well. And then just my lip gloss. I'm gonna put on some earrings right now. I'm not gonna be dressing up at all, actually. I'm gonna either try to find an easy dress to wear or some jeans and a tank like I always put on. But yeah, that is the makeup look. I hate the way this chair is squeaking. So this is kind of like a BB cream, CC cream type of situation, but it's supposed to be luminous and have a glow. We'll try that another time. I just did not really want to put that on right now. All right, let's get dressed. Okay, today I want to wear a dress, I think. I'm gonna do a play on the outfit that I put together when I was styling my Hermes Firkin. So let's do this one. Where are all those little dresses? There's one. This one. I have not worn this dress yet. It's from Target. It's a few seasons ago. I think I got this last summer, but it has a nice little dip in the back. Okay, you guys probably can't see, but this is the black dress, and it does have like a little bit of a low back. And what I'm gonna do is put this acid wash shirt over it. Just to kind of like add an interesting layer. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. So I need to grab some socks. I didn't bring socks up here. Let me grab some socks. All right, changed it up a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember, a long time ago I thrifted this vintage little jacket, and then I have on my boots, have on this bag. I don't know why I'm showing you my phone. Phone going in the bag. And now we are ready to go meet my fam for breakfast. We have arrived. One of our favorite places to go is Black Walnut Cafe. So we figured we'd take my aunt to show her. Hold on. I wonder if they're here already. Hi. back from breakfast or brunch, and I came outside to check on my garden, which is something I do every day. You know, you got to kind of keep an eye on everything to see when things are happening. Like right now, I could see that my green beans definitely need to be watered. They're suffering in this heat. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the water can and water everything. But I'm gonna give you guys a garden update because I'm not sure if I have it in this vlog, but there was one of you guys, or a few of you guys, asking me for a garden update. So I'm gonna update you guys on the goings on. So this is the herb basket or section. These definitely need to be watered. Everything is like real dry, but these are looking so good. There's so many more on here than when I first got it. The olive tree needs a stick to keep it up. The basil is doing really well. It does need to be watered. The chamomile is doing well as well. However, it's taking a while to come up, but you can kind of see. These are the roses. I've been watering these every day because they need it. But there is like new blooms coming. I just have been deadheading them so they don't look so messy. These are the things on the, oh my gosh, got my first little caterpillar. Already trying to be up on my sunflowers. Okay, it's eating at things. Okay, we'll figure that out. These are the marigolds. They're much further along. Garlic chive is also coming along. More sprouts in that. Ooh. Okay, so a new sprout just popped up. That's great. Garlic is struggling. I need to water that. Oh, cute. Okay, that's definitely doing worlds better. Lavender's doing well. These are, okay, so these are the blueberry bushes. Jalapenos need a watering. Oh yeah. Flowers are wilty. They definitely need a watering. Green beans, like I said, need a watering. These all need a watering. Oh my gosh! The mango has sprouted. I knew that was coming. I could see another sprout right here because the seed started to turn green, and that's kind of how I knew we were cooking with grease. So just gonna water everything. This has just grown so much. That's the spinach. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. And then these are the shishito peppers. And then the banana tree put out a new leaf right here. So it's doing well. I feel like we'll see how that goes. This right here is also let me see right there, seeds, and everything is growing right there as well. So okay, so we should have some flowers there soon. I can tell from the leaves that these desperately need to be watered, so we're gonna water that. I've been watering my grapevine as well. Grapes are still on there. This is my hibiscus. I see a lot of new blooms, so that's doing well. Sorry guys, I'm filming on my phone because my camera's upstairs. But this is just kind of how everything is looking, and I really need to get my garden bed soon because these things, well, I'm gonna leave the pumpkins and the watermelon down here, but my green beans definitely need something to climb. So yeah, the water is done. I need to take this and water everything. I really need to figure out, what do I do with this like little wormy thing that's already on the sunflowers? Let me Google that really quick. Hold on. Okay, so this is what ChatGPT said. It says that I need to take it off because it's damaging my baby sunflowers, and there's already leaf damage, which I can see it's been chewing through. So we're going to relocate it because I want butterflies in my garden. I don't want them here, right? Okay. Let's scoop it off and relocate it. Uh-oh, come on. There we go. I want to put it somewhere far, far, far away. I don't want to kill it. But I feel like I'm gonna let it eat the leaves on this plant right here. Okay, I dropped down. Now it's over there though. And then I'm gonna spray this plant with some neem oil because that is exactly what I got it for. And I'm gonna move the plant from out of the sun so the neem oil doesn't burn the leaves off. But all right. Why am I gardening in $1,000 boots? This is so stupid.
It's possible to hurt the thing you were once good for, like a plant that becomes root-bound and eventually chokes out itself. Sometimes separation is necessary. There were some things I was so sure you'd understand, for the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. I thought you spoke to him. But I can't fault you for not seeing. Sometimes it's the hurt that makes us blind. Because I love you, your blindness hurts me. Your pain is the reason you can't see, and I wish you weren't hurting. But it's time for me to let go of what I wish was and see the reality of what is. Hurt people really do hurt people, and I would rather let you go than hurt you.
Normally, like I said, I do this every single morning before, the sun comes out so they're nice and watered, but I was rushing out this morning trying to make it to breakfast with my aunt and my parents. It's all actually really relaxing though. And my flowers back there, I actually think what I'm going to do is I'm going to prune them a little bit because I want to make a cute little arrangement for inside. That was one of my goals, to get more flowers so that I could be able to do my own arrangements inside the house without having to buy fresh flowers. So I definitely want to get more roses and more lavender and other things that, just could make really cute arrangements. So that's one of the goals. I think the water is almost full. We can finish watering all of the herbs, and then I'm gonna go inside because it's not terrible outside yet. It's only like 95 degrees maybe. How hot is it? 93 degrees. So it's not terrible, but I can feel myself starting to sweat and glow from the humidity. All right, we are done watering the garden. Let's see how everything grows. Didn't get a chance to actually cook with the herbs that I picked yesterday. The peppers are still here, but I had to put the herbs in water because they were starting to wilt. So I put them, you can see right here, in water, and immediately they feel much firmer. So that's definitely the way to go to have them, survive. But yeah, I need to hurry up and make some tea from this mint. A nice little mint sprig. Glorious. Glorious. With it being the, borderline is the summer, we need to get a barbecue grill. So we're gonna go to Lowe's to go look at some grills. But it's so hot that I don't really want to have my hair down. So We're pineappling it. I have a little maybe I'll do this one. No, I'm gonna do this one. Which one? Maybe I'll do the gray one. I have a little headband. I also have scarves too, but I cannot be bothered. Alright, now what am I gonna do? Gonna put on some shorts. I have been wearing my denim shorts out, okay? Out. I wear them 3 times a week. I need to go thrift some more that I can cut because they're the only ones that fit me right. It's these, and I'm gonna change it to this white bodysuit. Decided to go for a halter and these shorts. It is so hot. It's hot. Not like unbearable yet, but it's hot. Are we gonna do sneakers or are we gonna do flip-flops? It's giving sneakers because I need a pedicure. So let's put on some sneakers. Where are my sneakers at? My master closet is so deeply unorganized. I really need to work on that, but we'll save that for another time. All right, I think my sneakers are out here. For real. Sorry, Tinks girl.
I have to be okay with not understanding everything. I know one day you will see because the Lord showed me. But until then, I have to let go.
Day of summer, so that means it's barbecue season. We're at Lowe's. We're gonna go look at barbecue grills, and I'm gonna try to talk my husband into getting some more things for the garden. Did you know I was gonna do that?
Yeah, I did.
Is that why when I was telling you what I needed, you said, let's go to Lowe's?
Yeah.
Look at him thinking
like
about me.
I'm built like that. Let's look at these grills though. Let's look at these.
All right, let's look at these grills. We're trying to get something that is a smoker and a griller and runs on propane in case the power goes out. Does it seem like it's working better now? Oh, that's dope. Oh, this one's cute. I would love to have one that had like a teppanyaki on it. Oh, this one's very nice.
It's one that's like 800.
How excited? This
So
the one?
excited.
This
I want
is the one that he
I want
wants.
the pellet smoker, and then you can still use the gas.
But look at the way it's wobbly.
Well,
Like
this is the way they put this one together. That's just,
it feels heavy though. This is the pellet smoker.
yeah.
How long will you mourn, Saul? That scripture comes to mind often, and just as often, it feels like forever. But every time I have that thought, I also hear, thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. I hope one day your anger and your pain turns to understanding. I hope one day you see that there are more with us than against us. See that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. I hope you see the sacrifice of my obedience because it meant losing you. I will always love you, even though I lost you. Love, Jillian. Or Jillian lately.